So it looks like there is some good news for Love Island that has been announced and it's exclusive, and the producers have spoken out, and I find this to be weird but interesting. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram. I'm about to drop this fire picture, guys. So can you please go and like that picture? Look at, like, you can't even see it properly, but look at, wow. Just look at that. Oh, is that me? Who is that? Who is that? Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. So obviously, please go and support and like that. I'd really appreciate it. But let's get into this. 8:30 p.m. There's apparently going to be a big emergency Cobra meeting. I think we're going to go into full-on lockdown, which is going to be, yeah, we'll just see what happens. But anyways, there appears to be some good news when it comes for Love Island, where Love Island bosses are refusing to cancel the summer series and hope to launch the show a month later in July. Producers are still making all the usual preps for Love Island to go ahead, including approaching potential islanders such as Scottish model Adam Rosali, who is 19. 19, you know, don't piss me off. We don't know yet. A TV source exclusively told this particular article, the Mail online, the team are still committed to the series airing this summer, and the show is definitely going on. Production on Love Island have been told the upcoming series is still scheduled to take place, but the show will launch a month later instead, in July. All the usual preps are going ahead. It was claimed though this weekend that Love Island summer series had been flung into jeopardy by the, outbreak of this pandemic, and ITV had planned to delay it. But Adam confirmed that, who the hell is Adam? That he was approached by one of the show's casting. Oh, okay, so Adam is the guy that I've just said. Adam is this in, what's his name? Adam Rosili, this 19-year-old, has confirmed that he was approached by one of the show's casting crew via his modeling agency, Wilson Model Management, as recently as last Tuesday. The 19-year-old, who already boasts 33,000 Instagram followers, is uncertain being a Love Island contestant is the right career move. Right, because it's just a cheap thrill. You go in there, you get your followers, you come out, and you just forget yourself. So I just feel like it's a cheap thrill. It's not always something that can be great for you. Some people it can be great for. Let's not get it twisted. If you know how to use it. If you know how to use it. If you don't, it's a madness. It's also continued, potential islanders are still being approached as it can take weeks to recruit the right cast. Bosses are desperate for the show to remain in the hearts of viewers after the winter series was tainted with sadness following Flack's tragic passing. Also was tainted with just being absolutely crap. A spokesperson for ITV declined to comment. Last Thursday, the Prime Minister told the Daily Downing Street press conference on the pandemic that the next 12 weeks could turn the tide of this disease. I doubt it, but we'll just see. But strict restrictions in Mallorca, where the summer series of Love Island is held, have been placed since last week, which include the shutdown of all hotels and tourist accommodation. So, according to the health department, there has been a reported 6 deaths from this particular virus in Mallorca. So, I don't really see how this is going to take place. The summer series usually starts the first week of June and is on air for a total of 8 weeks, but it looks like it's going to be actually taking place in July. Now, I would understand why the producers really want money, because number one, Love Island makes a lot of coin for them, so bank those checks. Number two, everybody is self-isolating. Everybody's at home. 99% of the public, they're at home. So if you have a great show that everybody loves and you're at home and you have to be at home, there is no choice but to watch that show, which means more higher ratings. People will be more inclined to watch if they're forced to be at home. So therefore, they are going to try their absolute best to try and get the show out. I feel like it doesn't have to be commissioned or made in Spain. You can make that same feel as somewhere in the UK in the summer, and it will be just as sunny to an extent. But I just feel like you can still pull it off and do it in the UK and keep it within the restrictions. And I feel like it can be done. But it needs to be done very carefully, but I feel like it can. But it seems that the bosses have refused to cancel it, which is funny because the reports coming out saying that it's been flung into jeopardy, but Beloved has been flung right back. And it seems that Love Island Summer is coming to us and we are getting it a month later, but in July. So I guess there's going to be delayed expectancy, but at the same time, I don't see how this pandemic is going to get better by July or before it. I feel like it's only going to get worse before it gets better. I feel like it hasn't peaked yet. So I personally, I'm trying to remain optimistic, but I don't see it airing in July at all. I feel like maybe we'll get it at the most late August or whatever, or it will just have to be delayed and we'll get it another Winter Love Island next year. I just don't see how this would work with this whole situation going on. But if they find a way to make it work, it will work by force, because all of us are meant to stay at home, so therefore it will be more inclined to watch it. It's a clever way of thinking. I also feel like greedy, like producers, relax, not every day make coin, but some of these people will not rest and they want to give us that content, and it is what it is. I just feel like it needs to be done carefully. If you're casting these 19-year-olds, I'm not involved. Really, I'll be involved. But like, I'm still not involved because I feel like we don't want to see 19-year-olds 24/7, man. It's going to irritate me. But he has confirmed that he's been approached. So they're still casting people. They still have the intention to air this series when it comes for the summer. Let me know what your thoughts are. Is this good news for you guys? Are you guys here for it? I'm kind of here for it because I feel like we can't deal with just the winter situation because that was something that we don't need. That was just a minor situation. We need a whole function, and Love Island Summer really brings a function to us, and hopefully it can do that. Don't forget to like my new Instagram post. Do subscribe, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, follow me on Twitter as well. Follow me on Twitter, Murad_Murali. A new podcast episode is out, London Lockdown, which I've spoken about it because I haven't spoken much about this pandemic. More so, it's been more Love Island for the last couple of days. But I do relay my thoughts on everything going on my podcast, so please go listen to it as well. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.